You know, it's okay if you're not leveled up yet.
Roll initiative.
No.
That's the only way this starts.
A town of shadow where villains sit. Andy didn't have time to write this shit. When last we played, I believe Dane was off, but we picked up right after the battle in the Coffin Maker's upstairs storage room. Right after that battle, when Valenta Popovsky had gone into a feral state and broken through the window after throwing down a smoke bomb vial. Immediately after she ran, Father Lucian, seeing that Silas was gravely injured, bestowed upon him a hefty heal spell that dealt quite a bit of damage. Knocking you down, I believe.
Yeah.
That was like the first action of the steam. Ro quickly remedied this while Lee, I believe, ran off, as did quickly behind Corvus and Rosalina. The three of them. Lee actually ended up catching up with Valenta as they chased across the slick rooftops in the rain, only to be, while dealing quite a bit of damage to her, he was brought down.
Got my ass beat.
You got bit, right? You're a vampire.
I mean, several times. Werewolf. It's gonna be a monster campaign before we know it.
Valenta then ran off. Would you remember what Valenta said to you before when she knocked you down? I don't know. She said something, right?
Let me see if you sent it in the direct message. I don't remember exactly what she said.
She wasn't super coherent because she seemed to be in some sort of a frothing, frenzied state.
Yeah. I think it was like something about like, you know, Strahd was having fun with us. So
yeah.
That was why she wasn't going to kill me yet, or something, you know, something along those lines.
Yep. However, she did run off before she could know if you were safe or not. Rosalina did make it up to the roof in time to save to save Lee, and that is basically where we had left off after we had the big combat, and you guys had gathered the bones of Saint Andrew. And I believe we had dropped it off with you guys taking those bones back to the Church of Saint Andrew.
Andy, can I add something?
Yeah.
Dane, we discovered that there was a teleportation circle in the second floor of the stupid Undertaker's house that the, quote, Lord used to teleport from his lair, the dick. So that happened too.
Did we disrupt it? Did we
I feel like
scratch it?
I tried to scratch it out,
Yep.
and it was old and faded.
It was very old. Teleportation circle had been painted into the floorboards of the upstairs storeroom.
Interesting.
Also, I found out I could cast Laughing Fit on you, and you got affected. So you are living.
Mm-hmm.
All All right.
Ro tried to cure my vampirism, but ended up curing my psychological addiction to the meat pies.
Well,
Sure.
I forgot about that, but you're
there's
no
no
longer
I in
hooked.
team. But
Not
there is an
hooked on
I
the
in
meat.
meat pie.
And then I can
And meat is an anagram
you.
for team or something like that.
That's amazing. I forgot.
Oh yeah, and Lee is super drained after
Oh
Yes.
yes, maybe that's why your hit
Super
points are
drained.
so low.
drained. Yeah. So
That's
I gotta,
right.
Great.
I gotta go through some physical therapy, get my strength back.
Silver weapon did not deal extra damage, though, right?
Correct.
No, but I felt like it did this like a normal amount, right?
Right.
So we don't know if
But
it would have.
he's not a vampire yet. He's just on his
Oh,
way.
that's right. Yeah, we didn't do him damage.
No, didn't we decide that? We said that Silas had read the book, and that the book said that vampires spawn can't make vampires.
Yes, we did discover that, or
Yeah.
was retold about it.
One of the writings of Rudolf van Richten or something.
Is vampirism a disease?
It was a curse.
Damn. I know about
Yeah.
curses.
It
I
is a
know about
curse,
that.
but we decided that Lee is not going to turn into a vampire
Gotcha.
based on the book. I mean, it's possible that the book is wrong.
Ro, why do you have the lowest hit points of the entire group?
What?
You have the lowest hit points out of everyone.
Oh, I don't know.
What gods did you piss off?
I have 58.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Is that shitty?
57.
Silas
Wait, I
has
have
more
one
than
more
you.
than Silas.
Silas has 63 as his max hit
Oops.
points.
Oh, it's max hit points. Okay.
Why?
I mean, it's fine. Your character's fine, Rachel. I'm not judging you. It just really caught me off guard.
I don't know. I feel like I did something wrong.
You do not prioritize. Oh, everyone should have gotten four ability enhancements as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I
You
did
did that,
this.
Rachel.
Did.
He was really hoping you get some more hit points.
What are you saying?
I did. I boosted my con.
Is con your flaw?
On.
I don't know.
That's amazing. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. We'll
Not
be
fine.
great. We are totally gonna be fine.
So am I still prone?
No.
Okay.
If you want to be prone, you can be prone if you want to be.
I'm prone and I'm wounded. Am I still both prone and wounded?
You are wounded because you went unconscious
Yeah, you did.
because of a healing spell.
Do I still have a life connection to what's his face?
No.
No.
Has it been more than an hour?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna.
Yeah, you guys are going to be able to rest for the night, actually. You can, as you get back to the Church of St. Angels, it was getting fairly late in the day. And you guys are pretty beaten up, so you're welcome to have a long rest.
I clicked it. It's too late. I have it now. Long rest at St. Andrew's thing. Church. Oh, that's right. It's not. What's it actually called? Places.
And Chris, you can mark that as one day into your first week of rest of
Jeez.
Of
healing
what?
your drain condition.
I see it automatically decrease the value, so I'm gonna have to increase it.
Oh, it must try to do it one every day. Yeah, this is a special drained.
Ugh.
Is
Mega
drained
drain.
also a
Mega
curse?
drain.
I don't think so. I think it's just like because
I think that
she
happens.
sucked out so much blood that
I get that blood back.
gotta,
Yep.
gotta get my blood back.
The drain's not great.
There's probably a alchemical formula that could help you with that, but I probably didn't take it.
There's probably a drug for that.
Probably is. Let's see here. Alchemical.
So in the morning, all, where do you sleep for the night? Actually, do you wanna sleep at the church? There's not really like rooms for you to sleep at, so you'd have to like sleep on the pews or something, or you could have gone back to the Blue Water Inn.
So we know that the whatever the protection is good for another day, right? At the church.
Yeah.
I was trying to look up
When
the
you get
exact
back-
days.
Yeah, Lucian would have explained to you all that when I am going to perform the ceremony of sanctification again will be in, I believe, 2 days' time. Then we will be protected for another year. But I will be watching for any further trickery or thieves. Must be humans, as the forces of evil are not welcome in this sacred place.
I will stay the night at the church.
Okay.
Feet up on a pew, somewhat
Sure.
disrespectfully.
Where's everyone else staying the night?
Yeah, Leo will stay with the rest of the group. He has no problem
Yeah.
sleeping on a pew.
Stay in the church.
Sure.
Keep
yeah,
eyes on
bedroll?
Irina.
Is Dane allowed in the church? Can he step foot?
All are welcome here.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
It's probably not very comfortable. If you guys are planning on having like staying here multiple nights in a row, you may start having some weariness. You imagine it's not going to be very comfortable or restful to stay here a lot, but
hint.
a night here
Get
there isn't
some
going to hurt you.
sleeping stuff, or get penalties.
Um,
Got it.
I do have bedroll. I'll lay out
You
that
do have
bedroll.
Wow.
Perfect.
I look at you a little judgingly.
Don't we all have bedrolls? Can we like
Yeah.
make them all?
No,
Yeah, I
because
got
I did
bedroll.
not take a bedroll when we were leaving that cursed ass place.
Go to bed! Go to bed!
I thought he was yelling
Yes,
at me.
my son.
Nope, I double checked. No bedroll.
Who do you think wakes up first in the morning?
If you weren't stalling, buddy, you would have told me what you wanted to tell me.
Probably normally Lee would wake up first, although after being drained, he's probably gonna be
We know.
sleeping in this particular day.
Do you want to put
Mhm.
music on?
Silas would probably wake up first then. Groggily.
I'll be right back. I have to tuck myself in.
Okay, dude.
So Corvus is waking up.
Yeah, probably with a very much look of where the hell's the coffee in this place.
Yeah. Then you would probably catch Irina is already awake with Father Lucian. They seem to be having in the middle of a conversation up in the altar area. He seems to be like placing the floorboards back in place from where they were torn up in the alcove that hides the bones. And they seem to be just having like a quiet conversation. You catch from him saying, "Oh, of course, you're welcome to stay as long as you like here. This is a place of safety and for all. If you wish to contribute, as you say." Who was the kid here? Crap. Yeska. Yeska will need some tutelage. Perhaps you could teach him some of the things you've learned. Help with his schooling. She says, yes, of course. I'd be happy to do this. if you just let me know where I can stay, I will help make the bed, and I can help keep this place safe. At that, they don't seem to recognize this at first, but you would probably notice it before them, Corvus. But the door to the church opens, and you see a familiar face, a young man, Milvaj, the gates, the gravekeeper, steps into the door, sort of shuffles in, not sneakily or anything, but he just sort of stands awkwardly at the door. But you seem to notice that before Father Lucian or Irina do.
Yeah, I think I'll greet him. I kind of walk over and go, well, good morning, Milaj. Sleep well.
As you address him, you see his face kind of flushes and he looks down a bit, and he, do not need your claws. Doesn't say that. Doesn't say that.
He's a vampire. Kill him.
He says, I've come to see the father. He just sort of like looks down at the ground. Since it's been a few weeks, you would remember this is the guy that basically stole the bones.
Oh, I remember.
Okay.
Well,
He's
Milaj,
got a family.
Let me see if he's free. Hold on. And I'm gonna walk up finally to the father.
Sure. Yeah, I think he'd be starting to be looking up at this point towards your direction. Good morning, Corvus. Milvaj. Welcome. I believe we have much to discuss, young man. Is there anything I can help you with before I speak to Milvaj, Corvus?
I'm gonna say under my breath, but loud enough you can hear. Don't tell me you hid the bones in the same spot, Father. Fool me twice and all that.
He smiles at you and says, if you have a better idea, please let me know, but I have very few hiding places in this place, he says.
I kind of look around. I'm gonna get back to you on that, and then I'm gonna beeline it for Ro.
Sure.
He's at the front of the church praying.
Good God, woman, do you even sleep anymore?
Not really.
I hate to admit it, but he hid those bones in the same spot that, well, Christ, everyone in this town knows where they are now. I was hoping you might have a better suggestion. Thoughts? And I kind of look up with an arrow.
What?
You know, is your gods giving you any ideas?
Well, once they complete the ritual, it won't matter where the bones are for another year.
Do you think they have to wait for a certain day, or do you think they could just do them early? You know, just refresh the server, if you will.
Oh. Would I know, Andy? If you have to like wait for a certain day, like has to be every once a year, could you do the ritual early?
Well, you know, there is some power in
Old Silk Hat he found.
the tradition itself.
Okay.
So, like, it probably could be done, but there's also,
Tradition.
They matters. Okay.
Tradition.
yeah, not to mention the the cultural import of.
No, she'll say no. It's gotta be the right day.
I fear this church will become a battleground before too long.
She just nods. We shouldn't trust the book. I mean, we should hope that the book is right, but it's not a guarantee that the book is right. We need to keep eyes on Lee.
Yeah, I don't plan on taking my eyes off of her. I'm quite concerned after, well, my stupidity in the castle. I don't trust anyone. I'm gonna go see if Silas has any more of them silver potions. They seem to come in handy.
I got all kinds of shit.
In fact, I hear him now. Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, anyone can be waking up.
I'm gonna kick Silas.
Ow! What are you doing? He's like putting potions into his bottles.
I wasn't sure if you're awake or not.
I'm clearly awake. Why did you just kick me? That really hurt.
Well, to be
Doing my
honest,
daily preparations.
I wanted to know if you said it's fine. Hey, those potions you gave us with the silver, they seem to have come in quite handy.
Well, now I don't want to give you one because you kicked me.
I mean, they're for Ro, really.
Yes. I made a couple more. They did seem to come in handy. Let's see. I'll put them in the stash here.
I mean, you could just hand them to me, but that's okay.
No, in the stash.
No,
Over there. You have to get them out of there.
I walk over to the stash.
Put them in the stash. You get them from the stash.
That's how this works. And then also, I'll put a few more things in there.
Oh, like
you want
what?
to distribute. If anybody wants to grab any of these.
I grab them, all of them.
I mean, there's some good stuff in here. There's soothing tonics, elixirs of life, a couple Bravos brews.
Bravos brews. The hell are Bravos brews?
How do I open the stash?
Go to your the character sheet, and then where it says the party to the left of it,
page.
there's a little page, and then click on the stash. It's how I know that your hit points are horrible.
Stash. Okay.
But that page also says like our best stats. Like my performance is a +14, and your medicine is a +15.
I mean, I've got like 3 times as many hit points as Irina.
Well, I mean, she's awful. We haven't trained her in forever.
How do you all have 63 hit points?
Okay, you know what?
We just pretty cool like that, I guess. I don't know.
You know who doesn't right now?
It's
Lee.
73 hit points.
Lee
but-
doesn't. Oh my god.
I loaded stuff. I loaded stuff into my constitution because I knew I was going to be squishy.
I'm gonna take
There's
it.
a bedroll in the stash. Why don't you take the goddamn bedroll, Abe?
Fine, I'll
Because
take
he
it.
didn't want to look. He didn't want to look in the damn stash.
I'm gonna be really disappointed. It's gonna fix my crick in my neck, though.
He just wants people to give him stuff instead of looking in the damn stash.
I'm just standing beside it, waiting for you to hand it to me.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lee,
Yep.
you have a fitful sleep last night.
Mm-hmm.
So, as exhausted as you are, your mind roils through the battle you just waged with the strongest threat you've faced since you've coming here into Barovia. In your dream, you trade blows with the vampire spawn, Valenta, back and forth, her landing more than you, just as it happened in the real battle.
It's embarrassing. 2 times.
I mean, that sucks.
And as the battle wanes and you feel your strength leaving, She beckons to you with a finger,
Whoa.
and you instinctively, inevitably, drop your guard as her mouth reaches for your neck.
That's hot.
So hot. So hot.
Not,
Do
definitely
not
not.
consent.
And yes, we touch upon the core of vampire culture. And that is when you wake up, your heart racing, and a warmth lingering on your neck, where her lips were just touching it.
Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, Lee wakes up and he's like, he like lets out like a shout, and it's kind of like fumbling with his arms and legs, and kind of like knocks over the pew that he's sleeping on. And then when he kind of realizes that it was all just a dream, he kind of like clears his throat a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Like picks up the pew and
You know how we're all just like staring at him.
All by the stash, just picking up things.
All by the stash, just looking at him. Mid grabbing
then,
stuff.
And then he just walks out into the yard, and he's gonna go find like an unused, like a stone that's not being used for a gravestone, but maybe it's kind of being prepped.
He's gonna beat the shit out of him.
He's gonna start doing like some squats and shit.
Okay.
He's got to start training.
Does he just start flipping gravestones
Yep.
like tires?
Yep. But it's actually a lot harder than it feels like it should be. It's getting worn out a lot earlier than you should.
You may be surprised to know that it is a gray, foggy morning in Barovia.
This fucking place.
Mist rises from the ground all around you,
This mist is
and a
unmatched.
chill permeates the air. Though not on your neck. No chill there.
Oh, that's warm and sultry.
Yep. Valenza's not terribly sultry, but she's not the sultry one. But yeah.
Are you telling me it gets more sultry?
I'm in.
Corvus met the most sultry one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna meet my end against her. It's fine.
You almost did?
And I'm coming back as a rogue. Silas, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I have something, and I'm not sure if it'd be better in your hands or not.
Okay.
I need you to put your hands out and close your eyes.
Corvus, I really don't like this.
I'm just kidding. Here you go. And I'm gonna hand you a spell book because I don't.
Spell book.
I got it a long time ago.
Where'd you get it?
I don't remember. I think I stole it from a corpse in the mansion. And he's shaking his head no.
You tell me, where'd you get it?
But I feel like, do you remember that side room when everyone was dying and I started looting everything? That chest.
I've got this thing I found a long time ago too. It's remember that room?
I
And
totally,
there was
I
that
totally believe
maze.
that there was a.
And it was like,
I can picture it.
Oh!
There was a kill chamber, and then there was a little side bedroom. I probably have a picture. I looted the
So
shit out
probably
of
not.
everything.
Probably
It was
not important.
hidden underneath. Anyways, I'm saying I'm not sure what to do with it. Perhaps you could use it for your ridings or something. And then I'm also going to hand you the sacrifice log.
I don't want this.
I put it back in my pocket. Damn it.
I 100% forgot, but there was, because you didn't specify, because no one else would have cared, Dane, but Valenta did have a small lab set up in the storage room,
Ooh.
an alchemist lab. So
Any
you would have
food.
been, you would have been able to find reagents
Oh, nice.
with which you could make 4 level 2 alchemical items
Wow.
and 1 level 3 alchemical item.
Wait, did we go back to the thing, the place before we left for the church?
Right, because
Before
that's where
level
Irina and Silas and Lucian were.
Was
that's
there time
4 level 2, 1 level 3?
to get a crowbar?
Sure.
Chris, I give you a
Just
crowbar.
steal a
I walk
crowbar from
over.
the copy maker.
I go out to you while you're punching the shit out of that stone, and I go, "Hey, I stole something for you. I thought it could be handy at some point," and I hand you a crowbar.
Lee takes the crowbar and he goes, "We must never speak of this again."
Speak of what, friend?
He's like,
Uh, Silas, you may also write down as an item Valenta's formula book,
Oh.
Ooh.
because she also had a formula book there. Looks like it's sort of like a field copy, like a small field notes kind of thing. So probably not like her full alchemist formula book, but it looks like it has lots of sundry writings. It's sort of mixed in with almost a diary style of her life. But mixed within those, you think, with spending some time reading through her writings, you might be able to decipher some of her alchemical formulae.
All right, so it's called Valentia's book.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, sure is. Valenta's book.
Valentia's book.
Get that book.
Listen to the server.
Get that book.
There it is. Formulae.
Oh, you got some emetic paste. Nice.
Field formula book.
Yeah. I was trying to
Okay,
figure out how to craft it in case somebody gets sick.
That's right.
But this one, it made a temporary one too. So I was trying to make, because if I had reagents, so were they reagents or were they actual like ingredients that I could make permanent alchemical items with?
You can make permanent alchemical
Okay.
items with them.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I'm just calling them like generic
Yeah, that
ingredients.
works. That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
"Oh,
Alright.
Andy, I don't know mechanically how you're planning to do this drain thing, but I was going to seek Father Lucian's aid, just in case that speeds up the process at all."
Sure.
Yeah.
Before you head inside, Milvaj wanders outside after speaking to Father Lucian. Head low. Father Lucian sort of watches him go. Anyone is welcome to catch Milvaj on his way out, but he starts heading out towards the graveyard.
Melbach. Dude just wants to take care of his family. That's all. Talk to him, bro. Go talk to him. Tell him it's gonna be okay.
I mean, I'll talk to him if you want.
Hey, talk to him.
Was
He
that
walks
you were
outside.
going to talk to him?
No one talked to him.
Oh my God.
Everyone
I'm-
He's not-
he just
he's
looks.
not-
Everyone looks-
Standing
she
there with
just looks.
my arms out, like, really? No one? No one's going to talk to him.
The whole church gets quiet, and Milvaj just sort of walks across. Father Lucian's arms are just crossed as he's watching them quietly.
I don't know,
And
man.
everyone just
I
sort of
run
looks at
after
each
him.
other in turns, and
I think-
Milvaj walks out the door into the yard.
I think
I
Lee's
run
going
after
through
him.
something.
So Lee, you see Milvaj walk out into the yard where you're flipping gravestones. And he just like stops in his tracks and says, I need that one. Whenever you're done.
Lee kind of like looks at him and says, "Yeah, sure, kid. Where do you want it?"
Here, I'll help you. He comes over. We just lean it up against the the shed over there. I gotta start doing some carving on it. He's absolutely not making eye contact with you throughout this.
Yeah. Lee drops it off and he goes, yep. Well, yep. That's it then. I'll leave you to it. And he kind of like he goes to like pat him on the back and like kind of doesn't, and then just like pulls his hand back.
You, as he says, you look like you got hurt bad.
Yeah, he sighs. Yeah, the dangers here are no joke. I understand you. You had to do what you had to do to try to protect your family. It wasn't the best decision, but it was understandable, I guess. So just be careful. There's a lot worse things out there.
There were just some bones. I didn't want any. I'm sorry you got hurt.
Yeah, well, actions have consequences. Just think about it next time.
He just like nods and like looks down at the gravestone.
And Lee's gonna grab another gravestone. He starts flipping again.
Sure. I think Irina, after she just finished making up a bed in the church for herself, since she'll be staying there, will probably seek you out, Ro. It says, "You must tell me everything. What happened?"
Oh, that's right. She was with us.
Huh?
Did y'all tell her what happened?
That sounds terrifying and exciting. And I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
You should be very careful. You're here now in the church, but that's only a measure of safety. If vampires are moving freely among the civilians of the town, they could be anywhere with anyone.
She smiles a little bit and says, "Do you think I've been learning nothing from you all this whole time? Give me a few more weeks with you all and I'll be a bona fide vampire fighter myself."
She's gonna die.
She's bona fide.
I'm bona fide.
I'm bona fide.
Rose says, you have been training hard. But we can never be too careful. Lee's been training his entire life. And he was taken down.
Oh, shit.
It was that serious.
Rhoda nods.
She gazes over towards the yard. Poor Lee. All the more reason I must keep training, and then I can be there to help you, just as you all have been there to help me. In the meantime, Father Lucian says I can stay here and help Yeska with his schooling, And in the meantime, I know a thing or two about how to watch out for the things that go bump in the night, so maybe I will keep an eye and help watch for danger. At least in the next 2 days. Until the ritual is commenced again. Sound good?
George like nods and kind of claps her on the back and moves away.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to do within the church?
Not within the church, but I do need to go shopping.
Oh, and you said you wanted to talk to people about medicine? You wanted to talk to Father Lucian about healing?
Oh, yeah. So I think, like, when we got back from the vampire thing, like, before we rested and stuff, I remember last time we played, he kind of talked to Father Lucian about, just feeling drained after the vampire bit him, and, see if there was anything, that he could do just to kind of look him over, make sure everything was okay.
Sure. So I think this will be like a 24-hour downtime activity.
Okay.
That we're going to be basically you and Father Lucian, and if anyone else wanted to help with this, with like an aid action, it'll basically be like a 24-hour medicine action of like bed rest and essentially like, full treatment, doctoring.
Okay.
To try to replenish your vitality.
Does Lucian have level 4 spells?
Nah. Wait. Let me double check. He might actually.
There's some level 3 spells that if you heighten, they do drained, but nothing I have access to currently does drained.
Stand by.
But like all my level 3 spells I just got, if I could heighten them to level 4, I could deal with drained.
He does not have level 4.
Okay.
He only has level 3 spells. But he does know medicine.
Get ourselves a better cleric. Gotta get ourselves a better cleric.
Gotta make yourself a better cleric. The Father Lucian would say, yes, of course. I will be glad to see to your needs. He looks around and says, it's a quiet day. And that is always a good thing in Vallaki. So yeah, he would spend basically a 24-hour downtime with Lee. Is anyone else wanting to help with that?
Yeah, I'll aid.
You want to help, so that'll suck up your day.
That's fine.
Say, Silas, why don't we go get a couple of things, help the party, buy a couple of groceries, this and that.
Okay. I think I'm encumbered. How do I know if I'm encumbered?
Oh, you'll know. Try rolling anything.
Okay.
It'll probably show up in like a status effect in the upper right.
In fact, do an attack.
An attack?
Yeah, Elderberry was always encumbered.
Oh, I still have prone.
Get up!
Draw thy dagger and strike.
Because I'm prone, it says I'm off guard.
Say that I'm encumbered. No, I think I'm
No,
okay.
I think you're good, man.
Oh, if you go to your inventory screen at the very bottom, it'll say what your current bulk is versus what will make you encumbered, and then your max.
My bulk says 6, comma 5L, and then my encumbered says 5. So that's why I was confused.
Oh, yeah, it is weird.
Well, my encumbered says 7, but my bulk says 8, but I'm not encumbered either.
Interesting.
Well, I think it depends on where you shove it. Like, if you shove it in your backpack, then it's
Yeah, that does
reduced.
reduce the. You're right.
Because I have a lot of shit in my backpack. I would ask Lee. I'm gonna say shopping stuff. Since Lee and Roe are staying behind, is there anything you want that I could pick up? I feel worthless sitting around here.
Yeah, there is actually. I could use maybe some hand wraps to kind of protect my
Your weak hands.
fist, and also Silas's potions
Silvering.
and formula on.
Yeah.
And I'm also looking for some bracers that I could use to defend with.
Yeah, I'd be more than glad to look out for that. Ro, anything for you?
He's gonna hand you. I don't know how much it would cost. Like 3 gold.
I don't think I need anything.
That's good, because I have no gold.
I think I have all of your gold.
You sure do.
Give me your gold. Do you need some of this to buy stuff?
Well, I mean, probably.
Okay. How much? Do you want all of it?
I mean, he wants some punchy wraps and some other things.
Some what?
I gave you some gold. I don't know if that's enough, but make sure you add it to your inventory.
How much gold did you give me?
3.
3 gold. But that puts me on a 5 gold.
What are you buying? How much do you need?
I don't know. How much do you need, Ro?
I don't think I need anything.
You know, a little trinket from the store, some
No.
salted meats, a
Sure,
toy.
maybe some rations. Did we ever get that toy?
Yeah. Did we get that toy?
No. Silas and
You have
I'll
not
take
gotten
care
it.
of it.
Okay.
You've not gotten the toy.
How much gold did she give us to get the toy? Oh, I gave the gold for the toy to the innkeeper.
No, he remember he said you guys need to go. You should go see.
Oh, okay.
You should go meet Blinsky yourself.
All right. Well, if I'm gonna.
Is no Blinsky. Is no fun.
All right.
Nope.
How much gold did she give us for that?
I think she gave you like 15 silver.
Okay, I'm gonna give
No, she wouldn't have given you that. She probably gives you like 2 silver.
2 silver. Okay.
Yeah. 15 silver in Pathfinder money is like a lot of money.
Okay. I will give Corvus 4 gold.
4 gold. Add it in my inventory. Yeah, I'm sure this will go to the poor of this village. All right, come on, Silas, let's go.
I actually, Corvus, I was gonna stay here and read this. He pulls out the tutorial book. I mean, you can go, and here I'll give you some money if you want.
Shit. Well, what do you need? I'll put it down, and I flip over one of the sacrifice logs, and I start writing on it.
I don't really need anything, but
Sacrifice logs.
here,
Little-
just take some money.
A little candy
Take-
or something? What can I
take-
get you?
Take my money. Well, how much money do you want?
I don't know. 100 gold, 4 gold, a silver.
Okay, this is Dane talking, not Silas. I have 15 gold. That doesn't seem right.
me. Don't give it all to me.
I mean, granted, I don't spend my gold on anything.
I give it away.
I think in Pathfinder money, 15 gold is like for a commoner. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know why I have 15 gold.
Most commoners probably never see a gold piece in their whole life.
So I'm gonna give you 10, I guess.
Oh my
Silas.
god. 10 gold.
Oh,
Okay.
not bad.
I added it. Don't worry. I
I
got
don't
19
really
gold now.
need it. Okay. I don't really need it.
But you're not requesting anything. You're just giving me gold.
No, I just. Will it make you go away?
Wow. I mean,
He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. He says, "Here, really, if anybody needs anything, I'm fine. I really want to see what all Valentia was into."
wow, that's kinky, man. Okay.
Oh, we're about
And
to see just
I-
how kinky.
I check over my notes and I'm like, okay, some wraps, some punchy things, something to hit, and rations. 19 gold's worth. All right. See y'all later. I'm gonna walk out
Corvus.
the door.
Corvus, wait.
Oh,
If
yes.
if you go to that toy store and it seems weird,
Got it.
just wait for us. I don't trust anything in this town.
Toy store, weird, wait. And I write it down on my sacrifice log.
Be a disaster.
And don't get into any trouble, Corvus. Just get the stuff and come back.
You know how glad I am you all gave Corvus money before sending him to a toy store?
This is a death
You know
warrant.
how happy I am that you gave Abe money before sending him to a toy store?
I got 19 gold. I'm ready. I'm going to a blacksmith.
Sure. Okay. We're gonna hop around. Probably Abe has the most that's gonna happen on his downtime days. So probably what we're gonna do is do like an Abe thing, then a someone else thing, and keep going back and forth between Abe's shopping spree and everyone else. So we'll start with you, Corvus.
Oh
Where are you
my
going
God.
first?
Okay, I want to go to a blacksmith.
Sure. So asking around, you head out to the town of Valaki.
Wait, I'm leaving it out of the town?
No, you're in the town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't leave or you have to wait to get back in.
Just to remind you what the town looks like. Abe, you didn't load last.
I loaded like real fast.
Corvus is about to get
So did I.
Fuck yeah, guys.
Alright. So we're coming from St. Angel's Church is over this way. The yellow marker. But asking around, you are pointed towards Market Street in the main square for the blacksmith. Actually, blacksmiths might actually be, now that I'm thinking about it, over here in near the Arisec stockyards.
I'm not used to things loading correctly.
But you head over that way, and what are you looking for? You get into a blacksmith who one of the apprentices. Actually, I will say there's probably a few apprentices and the blacksmith in there working. The apprentice the blacksmith barks a few orders to the apprentices. Then she comes up to you and says, "Yeah, what you looking for?"
Okay, I want you to go on a journey with me in my imagination. What I'm looking
Don't have all
for
day, Sonny. Come on.
is I want a punch enhancer or a hand cannon or a knuckle buster.
So you like
I got a friend who
brass
punches.
knuckles, that kind of thing.
Are they hard hitting?
Sure, if you want to break someone's teeth when you punch them.
That's the one. How much for something like that?
It would be. Don't have any on me right now. I could probably have it fashioned for you by tomorrow morning. And she would quote you whatever the price is inside the item list for brass
Quick,
knuckles.
someone tell me how much brass knuckles are.
That funky knuckle.
Knuckles? I don't even know how to search for that. Oh, maybe in here?
Brass.
You're gonna go back to the church, and Lee's gonna be like, "That's not what I wanted."
Are they black powder knuckle dusters?
Oh, there's knuckle dusters. There's black powder knuckles. I want those.
brass knuckles is not a thing.
No,
Knuckle duster is
but
though.
these are filled with explosive charges of black powder.
It would be knuckle duster.
Damn.
Knuckle duster, yeah, knuckle duster.
3 gold. No, 3 silver pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Look
The
here.
gold's a lot of money in Pathfinder.
I am willing to pay you A solid gold if you can get this done post haste. Meaning, could you finish it before the end of my errands? I have a lot of places to go to today.
Does wearing knuckle dusters take away your key power at all, though?
I mean, you're
It's a
offering her
weapon.
like 3 times the price.
I 100% are.
She just like leans back and looks at you. She chews something. She just has something in her mouth, and she just like chews a little bit.
Gross.
Yeah, okay.
I have
I'll have
one
it ready
last.
for you by the afternoon.
I love that. I have. Are you any good at engraving?
For a gold.
2 gold it is. I'd like one to say lightning and the other one to say fast. So it's lightning fast.
She was about to say something else, and she says, "Sure, for 2 gold, I'd sketch your cock onto the handle."
I mean, if you could do that too, that would be great. But 2 gold it is. They're gonna say lightning and fast.
All right. She pulls out. She gets a piece of charcoal. She waits until you drop trow, and then she does a little sketch. All right.
All right, good. That was 2 gold. Well,
I'll spent.
I tip my hat to you, and I'll go off to. Oh, Miss, do you have? Is there a place in town that's like a general store for general things?
She general store. Well, not really. Up and down the market, you'll find stalls of all kinds of vendors. People selling their wares all over. It's as much a general store as you're gonna find.
All right. Well, I will see you in the evening. I appreciate your post-haste like nature. Much obliged. And I walk out of the store.
Now, as you're leaving, she says, "Is it name and cock, or just name?"
Lightning and fast.
Okay.
Oh my god. Why did you guys give me so much gold?
No. You just paid like 6 times the price.
They're gonna be awesome though.
He wouldn't go away.
Cool. So as you head out, getting ready for your next destination, let's head to Rosalina, and we were doing some healing.
Yeah, I was just hoping.
All right, go ahead and roll your medicine check.
I rolled a 24.
Oh, it's
Wow.
contagious.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
what kind of first aid and recuperation are you administering for Lee?
I use my vast levels of experience as a ward medic.
Uh-huh.
I've got like ward medic, continual recovery, and medic dedication, and
Uh-huh.
I've got this really solid resume.
Huge tracts of land.
Yep.
Lee says he says actually there was a technique that some of the monks used to use that would stimulate regeneration of tissues, and he'll describe you would take like a bunch of needles and they would put them in certain parts of the body. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it seemed to points locuses of energy that would help the body regrow.
I'm familiar with this weird monk shit.
You probably, I mean, with your medicine, with your vast tracts of land, you probably are vaguely aware of the technique. You may not have used it yourself.
Right.
Weird
Sure.
monk shit.
Um,
You say so, man.
yeah, Ro will ask questions about it, but mostly to keep just kind of like lead talking and engage while she does the medicine she is more
Actual
accustomed to.
medicine.
Actual.
Medicine she has experience with. Medicine she has experience with. It's Lathlander, Abe, you douche.
I knew that.
That's why she. It's so messed up because he's
My
like
character
the only
would
one
know.
that's here. Yes, Corvus would definitely know. Um. Yes, so Ro will ask lots of questions about these needles
Okay.
while she works on Lee. And she has done a lot of like soldiers recovering from awful wounds that required like physical therapy and stuff. So
Yeah. Okay. So you begin your administrations on Lee, and you have a success adding to the downtime check here. Corvus, where are you heading next?
I'm looking for someone that's selling any kind of clothing that I can make some kind of wraps out of.
Sure. You find it. You looking for like cloth or leather?
Yeah, that you can wrap and then slip over some bracers.
You can find it. It only is probably going to cost you like a silver to get it.
Okay.
How much are you actually paying them?
Well, one whole silver. Okay. Can you break a gold piece?
Yeah, you can break a gold piece.
I give him 6 gold pieces back.
What?
So I'm gonna take out. I mean 6 silver pieces back. So I'm gonna subtract 6 silver pieces from my lot.
Sure.
What do you mean I have insufficient? You have insufficient coin. -1 plus 4. Good. Well, I appreciate that. So I get some bracers, some wraps, but then I am looking for like a true leather worker.
Sure. I'm guessing that Lee probably would have described to you like what he was looking for. Is this what you were asking me about, Chris?
Yeah. So mechanically, I want a shield, but flavor-wise, I want it to be like some bracers.
Okay. So I am looking for a leather worker who can like fashion some grips around the arm to like help deflect blows.
Sure. Yeah, it'll be the cost of. It's an unconventional order, so they probably don't have something like that on hand.
I'm willing to pay
Again.
extra, so.
Again, it will take time for them to make it. So they can have it ready for you by tomorrow morning.
This town is the worst. Look, I have a standing order with a blacksmith to pick up by sundown. Do you think you could have it ready by then if I pay extra?
Sure. Let's say if you pay double, they can have it ready by the end of the day.
Chris, how much does that actually cost?
It will be like the cost of a shield.
Shield.
Yeah. Whatever wooden shield, I suppose.
Hide shield. God, there's so many shields. Oh, there it is.
Wooden shield is 1 gold.
All right, I'm gonna pay 2 gold to him.
Sure.
Okay. I am looking though for more of a trinket stall, which might take me a little bit, but I'm looking for some kind of holy trinkets.
Holy trinkets.
Yeah. I'm real like what Corvus is probably finding is more like the New York City stall of randomness with like the Statue of Liberty figure is who I'm hoping to find.
Sorry, what are you looking for?
I'm just I'm looking for something holy object that I can get Ro to show that I've paid attention to her spirit guide, but it's really just some cheap ass knockoff is what he's going to find.
You can find knockoff like
It's like a
La-
ceramic baby Jesus.
Lathander. I mean,
Yeah,
the
with like a
primary-
googly eye and like, it's missing things. I'm willing to
See?
pay a whole gold
I
piece
pay
for that.
attention to things that you like.
I mean, no one's going out of their way to sell crappy-looking Lathander,
Damn.
This town is the
Lathander bobblehead.
worst.
Lathander bobbleheads, because like that's the biggest religion in the town. So, like most people take it seriously.
Oh, well, there's a serious thing. I'm willing to pay money for it.
So, if you're looking for something, what I'm saying is that like, if you're just looking for like a Lathander trinkets, you would be able to find lots of them, lots of like little reliquaries and statuettes and holy symbols and stuff like that.
Corvus never
of
had
various
real
qualities.
money, and he wants to use real money
Sure.
to buy something that he feels might be a good thing.
You can do that.
Good. I want to do that.
You do that.
I want to buy
What
like.
I'm saying is like, in this case, you would actually have to try to fuck this up.
Oh, okay. No, that would be a good thing then. It would be a nice
Oh, you're
like
right.
holy symbol in
Cool.
this case. Okay, I'm cool
So
with that.
in this particular town, people actually do believe in Lathander.
All right, so I'm gonna say a nice holy symbol. I actually
Sure.
put knights, and I didn't put nice in
Yeah,
quotes.
it could be a holy symbol. It could be like a little statuette, which might go in. Would probably be used for someone's home, like shrine or statuary.
No, I think I want
reliquary
something
kind of
more
thing.
like could wear.
Sure. Lathanders.
She
Like maybe a little pendant or pin or something.
what she currently wears is like a really old beat up one.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
I am.
Corvus is like thinks he's being nice by replacing
Yes, I am
Super
looking for
gold,
like
shiny
the
wire.
new bling version of her emblem. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably made out of like unless you're like looking to spend a lot of money, it's probably made out of like a pewter or some kind of like shiny silver metal.
But if it's shiny, yeah, he will gladly fork over 3 gold for that.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever the cost of a holy symbol would be.
I mean, they can't be that much, can they?
You're making a donation to the
Right?
to the
100%.
church,
I mean,
the maker, the creator of the thing.
holy symbol. That's
Actually,
not
yeah,
really
when you
right.
buy it, they do, when you show an interest in the Lathander stuff, they would probably recommend going to, St. Angel's Church to get it blessed officially by the
Oh,
Father
what a
Lucian, who's a
coincidence.
very
That's,
good man.
that's where I'm going to go this evening, so that's perfect.
He's a wonderful man, he is.
I'm
He'll
gonna fork-
bless your symbol.
I'm going to fork over 4 gold for that then. And then I will spend the rest of the gold on rations. That's what I will spend.
You're not going to go to the toy store?
Not only Corvus, but myself do not want to go to that toy store alone. But I'll walk past it.
Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Is no Blitzky. I just remember that thing burning a hole in my hands and then attacking people. It's just, I'm going to get rations
Through the window,
because...
you do walk past it because it's in the main square. You
Oh,
recognize
God, I
it.
walked past it.
Through the window, you see a corpulent man in a jester's cap with a monkey on his shoulder.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Does it seem like all the toys' heads are following him as he walks down the street?
Nope.
WWCD.
Nope.
I push open the door.
Love you. Feel better.
Fuck.
What does Ro do? What does Ro do?
Rose just learning about acupuncture and treating Lee.
Not doing that weird monk shit. You gotta go
Weird monk shit.
Go with the real stuff.
All right, you push open the door. We'll come back to you in a minute.
I hate that.
So, let's go to Lee. It sounds like you are importing some knowledge into this skill test. So, what kind of skill do you think would be the acupuncture knowledge?
Ooh.
Another medicine check?
could be medicine. Also, it's the same roll, but religion maybe. Or occultism. I don't know if occultism would really be worth it. Yeah, maybe medicine, probably.
Yeah, I think medicine. Medicine makes sense. Why don't you roll medicine as you're working towards this skill challenge?
Do
Got my untrained improvisation. Better roll 5.
Roll
You know what?
5.
Let's roll. I'm gonna use a hero point for that.
Oh, you're doing it.
Why not?
Why not? Get rid of that.
it.
I tried.
Try. All right, you're sharing this knowledge with Ro, and you get the impression as while she's like nodding and like listening to you, you get the idea that she's mostly just sort of like trying to make you feel involved and make you feel good about what you're saying, but she doesn't seem to be practicing much of what you're imparting to her. Just not quite connecting. So where's my thing? Where's my thing?
Oh, it has its own
I don't like this.
page.
Yep. So
Failed drawing interface canvas group.
That's what I got too.
Who wrote it? I see an image though.
huh. I don't know. This cramped shop has a dark entrance portico above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, with a B engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are 2 arched, lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see jumbled displays of toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." Inside the shop, you see an overweight and aging male human who looks a bit sad until the door opens. You catch like a glimpse of like he's sort of like leaning on the counter, looking a little bit sad, but is wearing a jester's cap, and on his shoulder is perched a monkey that is wearing a fitted tutu.
Oh no. I hate him. Is no fun. Is no Blinskies.
That's right.
Linskis.
As the door opens, his eyes perk up and he gets the smile on his face as he looks over to you. And he stands up. "Welcome, friends, to the House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child in need of joy? A little toy for girl or boy?" You hear his well-rehearsed phrase coming to his lips. As he makes these gestures, the monkey on his shoulder is also like mimicking the same gestures. He looks at you expectantly and hopefully.
I am looking for a gift for a child.
Yes, perfect. You have come to the right place. Is no Blinsky, is no fun.
Uh-huh.
Please browse my wares. If you are looking for inspiration or suggestion, I am here to help all customers.
Abe is asking. We were told to go get a gift for a child, correct?
Correct.
Did they specifically say what kind?
Nope.
So just
Nope.
a gift for a child.
Yeah, this is for Madame Ava's granddaughter.
The pie lady? Is this?
No.
Okay.
Madame Ava was the fortune teller lady.
Oh, okay. Then I'll put a little more thought into it. Gift for Madame Ava's grandchild. Well, you see, I'm looking for a gift for a young child, a female child.
Mm.
Perhaps a doll, something kind, nice.
Maybe a doll.
Yes, of course. He leads you over to. He stands up and he starts like trundling over to some of the shelves. Among many things, as you start walking amongst the shelves, you notice. So he shows you one. I'll just say he'll display these. He picks up a doll and says, "Yes, I have doll. Here is doll." He holds up a doll that currently has no head, and he says, "Look! You choose what head goes on." And he pops a head on, and it's just like this goblinoid, nasty-looking, gnarly tooth thing.
No.
He says, "You don't like this head? Is no problem. We also have many heads." And he pops on another like skeleton-looking head.
Oh, perhaps something more genteel. A young lady's face, perhaps.
You don't like skeleton. This is okay. I have these heads. And he pops on one that has its eyes and mouth stitched shut.
Oh, I was looking for a child, perhaps, not a maniac of sorts.
I try so hard to make them happy. He puts it down.
Make the children happy, because I think you're doing it wrong.
No, this is how I was taught. This is right.
Who hurt you? I mean,
say?
Helped you in the past.
So what did you say you were looking for? Something more
genteel.
Perhaps baby doll. We do baby doll, yes?
Will they have a baby doll's face or a goblin's face?
Yes. This is exactly what you need. Come this way.
I'm not sure, but I will follow you.
Go deeper into the store.
Oh my god.
He takes you over to a set of wooden nesting dolls.
No, I don't.
The nesting doll on the outside looks like a baby. And it is a very cute looking baby.
I'm afraid to ask, but what is inside of that baby doll's nesting
Look,
head?
see for yourself. Is no fun, is no Blinsky. And he hands it over.
I'm gonna open it up.
Sure. So each nesting doll inside the first one gets older and older until the innermost doll is a mummified corpse.
Oh, sir, no. Do you have anything with? Can I just buy this without the inside piece?
I have only made this one. This is fun though, yes?
Oh, it's very fun. How much for this piece?
9 copper pieces.
9 copper pieces. I will accept this for 1 gold piece.
That is 100 copper pieces.
Oh shit. For 1 silver piece.
Yep.
And I'm going to leave your store now.
Ricky.
Don't you say.
As you're walking out, something catches your eye.
Oh no. In a good way.
The first thing you notice that there is, as you turn around, there's this one of the displays facing away from the front door. You see a ventriloquist dummy.
Okay.
About like maybe 1.5 2 feet tall. That looks like Strahd von Zarovich.
Okay.
It is made out of cloth. It's basically like a hand puppet ventriloquist dummy made out of cloth and fabric that looks like Strahd. And behind it, you see, kind of tucked into the corner. This one doesn't have, like, most of them have tags and like price tags on them. This one does not. But there is a tuck behind it in the corner is a doll with red hair. That doesn't look like crazy at all. It just looks like a girl's doll.
Sir, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Corvus, and you are...
I am Gator Blinsky. Blinsky of Blinsky's Toys.
Of course, I should have known. That redhead doll looks quite nice.
Oh, this one is not for sale. This one is for special commission by different customer.
Oh, well, I mean, if they picked it up, doesn't seem like they are going to pick it up.
He shifts very uncomfortably.
Also, I see you've met the, what do they actually call? They call him the Lord of the Land?
Sure, yeah.
I also see that you have met the Lord. The resemblance is spot on, sir. Quite respectful. Slow clap.
He just beams at your praise. Yes. I have made so everyone may speak like big Lord of Strahd von Zarovich.
So you've met the Lord.
Strahd von Zarovich, he says as he picks up the puppet. I make rules for this land.
I mean, the details are spot on, sir.
You like? 9 copper.
I will give him
I
a
hope
silver.
it will bring you much joy.
It's quite good. Could you put it in a bag or carry out or package it up? It's a gift for a friend of mine.
Yes, of course. He takes the ventriloquist puppet and starts to take it behind the counter and wrap it up.
Yep, I'm gonna buy that.
He leaves the redheaded doll where it is.
I'm gonna get closer to it. Can I look at it more detailed?
Yeah, sure. It has an eerie resemblance to Irina.
That's what I thought.
Like it's a redheaded. I mean, it's kind of a plain doll, but it is clearly like pale skin with bright red hair. It seems to have some sort of silver coat resembling a breastplate over it.
I'm gonna pick it up if he's indisposed.
Yeah, he seems to be right now. He seems to be like wrapping up the gift in some sort of a paper, I would say, or cloth.
Guys, I really want to steal this doll.
Do it.
I would like to attempt to conceal this in my backpack.
Sure.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm going to die.
No Blinsky.
There's no Blinsky.
Is no fun. Is no Blinsky. Sure. Why don't you roll? A sleight of hand, thievery. Sleight of hand, if that's a thing. Thievery, if it's not a thing.
I think it's just thievery.
Yeah, probably thievery.
Oh, I didn't make that invisible.
Sorry. Yeah, you are able to. You think you haven't caught his eye as you begin to slip that away. As he's wrapping it up, he's saying, "I'm so happy that you are wanting my toys today. It has been so long since someone has bought my toys.
Well, absolutely. I
My
mean,
mission is to bring joy to every person in Barovia. In fact, The doll that you were asking about, it's for a very special customer. They ask for one every month.
Oh, you don't say. Who? Have they asked for the same doll or just other dolls like it?
Oh, variations. They ask. He's sort of like looking down at the table. They ask for variations of the same theme. Yes. I
Always
think they are
red
starting
hair?
collection of red-haired women.
Of course they are. I mean, who isn't? Well, and I'm gonna slap down an extra silver for the packaging that he's doing. I can't tell you enough. My niece will be quite pleased with this gift and those nesting dolls that end in a mummy.
So you're taking the nesting dolls and the ventriloquist dummy?
Yeah, and I've paid for both out of my inventory.
Sure. Yeah, man, there's all kinds of crazy stuff in here. Just in glancing around, you see a wind-up merry-go-round of wolves chasing children.
Of course they are. That makes sense. That's what happens in real life. I hate this place.
There's a wooden string mobile of hanging taxidermied bats.
As he, I'm assuming, finishes his rapping, and I put my arm around him and I say, "Sir, where do you come up with these great ideas? I mean, it's very impressive what you've created."
I am so happy that you have asked me these things.
No, this guy.
The legendary toy maker, Fritz von Weerg. I have followed in his footsteps and read all of his books, and I am learning to create joy in the hearts of all peoples. I am so happy that you have become happy today. It is my one wish.
Yes.
That perhaps someday I will mimic his greatest invention. It was lost to the ages. A clockwork man that still walks the lands to this day, spreading the same joy that I wish to spread.
Mm-hmm. Spreading some real joy.
It is said that this clockwork man lies somewhere in the castle of our Lord, and perhaps this man does give the Lord the joy. He just smiles at that thought.
I hope we all get to see such a feast for the eyes. Well, I can't tell you enough. I'm walking him purposely towards the door. How much these gifts have entertained my heart and the heart of those who I give it to.
He looks just overcome with happiness right now. All of the coins. So you put down 3 silver overall, all told so far.
Yeah.
Right. The monkey has basically snatched up each of the silver pieces and squirreled them away.
I don't like that.
In a pouch at Blinsky's belt.
Well, what the hell? For your friend here, and I'm gonna hold up one more silver piece.
The monkey reaches down, snatches it, and bites the silver piece, and then scrambles down. Blinsky almost looks surprised at this, he wasn't expecting that. He says, "Piccolo, where did you learn such a thing?" I only just received this monkey, but he clearly knows many tricks already.
Many tricks indeed. Well, Blinsky, and I pull off my hat and kind of do a bow. It has been a pleasure. I will let you know of my niece's affinity towards these dolls, and I'm gonna back out of the store.
Sure. He kind of mimics your bow. He takes the jester's cap off and does a big bow. You just see this sweaty comb over underneath.
Oh, I hate this guy so much.
He just does a deep bow and he says, "May your days have many happiness, and may you spread happiness to many people. And remember, is no fun."
There's no Blinskys.
Yes.
Just close the door on him.
Cool.
What the fuck did I just?
Oh, Abe.
All right,
God.
Silas.
Oh my god.
I love Gandalf Blinsky.
Wow.
Cool. What are you working on, Silas?
Reading the book.
Mm-hmm. You start paging through this little field journal. What you are filtering through as you're trying to get to sort of the information that you're hoping for is, you do catch there are bits and pieces of alchemical formulae that are sort of like hidden in the margins, written between lines, mixed in between the general daily ramblings of essentially a diary of a psychopathic vampire, which is kind of what you're reading. You very quickly glean from Valenta's writings is that confirming what you kind of already probably guessed is that she's a very sadistic person, and many of her experiments, while alchemical in nature, also had to do with inflicting suffering and pain upon others. So many of the things you're reading about, some of the earlier things you've read were about having guests over at Castle Ravenloft and what experiments have worked or not worked, and inflicting pain to the point of getting them to tell the truth as she saw it, things like that.
Oops.
So you're filtering through all of these pretty dark images and thoughts, and trying to compartmentalize those as you go. Why don't you roll for me a let's make it an investigation roll. Is that a thing? Crafting roll.
Crafting? Can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus 13, you roll a fucking 5.
Yeah.
Some bitch.
Yep.
You get hero point it.
He's good at it.
Could hero point it, but 18's pretty good. Right?
I mean, is it? Is it, Dane?
It's good.
Ready? Hi, kitten. You. Let's see. What do you have access to so far?
Take a look. It's in
Let's
my
take
book.
a look. I'm taking a look.
Silas's formulas.
I think that's a good enough roll just to reveal what this is. It is essentially what she has in here is a basic crafting book, which I think is one of the items you can get in the. So it has formula for all level 1 items or something. I think that's what you reveal for right now. You think that with continued look, you may be able to glean some of her more. She hints at like deeper experiments that she's been conducting, and you may be able to glean further information from this with further research. But for right now, basic crafting book is what this is for you right now.
Cool. Way cool.
Yeah,
na,
man.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
Yeah, Clarissa, you explain it all.
Right. Corvus, as you walk back out into the town square from Blinsky's Toys, how are you feeling?
I mean,
Down, man.
a little grossed out, but I'm
Mhm.
also feeling pretty good about getting everything except for rations for my friends.
Uh-huh.
But I
shops?
don't feel good about that shop.
You take a moment to take a breath and like clear your pores after going in there. You see in this town square, as you take a beat just to gather yourself, you see the shops and towns and homes that enclose this town square, where Blinsky's is like right on the north edge of the town square, the main square here. They're decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with like dead flowers and stuff. Like no one's keeping up with this stuff. You see a row of stocks on the north end. You noticed this last time you walked through. There was a man in there before who's not there now. Sorry, there are people there. There are several men, women, and children in the stocks wearing crude plaster donkey heads. So there are a bunch of people lined up in the stocks. At your feet, and scattered in several places around the square, you see like floating pieces of paper sort of drifting through the streets like tumbleweeds. And you notice several similar looking pieces of paper tacked up to different poles and structures around, like posters. Peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from the crumbling stone fountain in the center here. And in the center of this fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west. And papers you are seeing, I have a handout for this.
Handout for what? The Wolf's Head Jamboree. Required. Pikes will be provided? All will be well, the Baron. What the fuck is this town?
And as you're sort of looking at this paper, you see 3 figures walk into the square. The one in front is large, imposing, and familiar to you.
Is that the one with the weird arm?
As with a nasty, demonic arm, Ezek Strahd starts pointing for his 2 guard companions to begin pulling down the posters that are surrounding the square, and he hands out a sheaf of similar in size papers to them to begin hammering up. So he glances over and
I hate everything about that. He doesn't see anything.
so he glances around as he sort of watches them work, and he does sort of notice you over there. He just sort of grins at you and crosses his arms, just watching. But you see these guards start going around the town square, basically tearing down the old posters and nailing up new posters.
I don't want to go up close to that guy, but I'm gonna try to see what one of the posters say.
Sure, they're making their rounds. It's a big square. He's sort of standing in near the fountain area, and the 2 guards are sort of making their way around the square, gathering up the old what looks like the Wolf's Head Jamboree papers and nailing up new papers. But yeah, you could easily catch what one of them are.
Yeah, I want to see what the new papers are. I also want to get closer to that gray statue to see what it is.
Sure.
Good. Very much similar. Excellent. New papers. Read.
Let's see. Get to the town square. 1 second.
The Festival of Blazing Sun.
Uh-huh.
We gotta get out of this town.
No, we have to overthrow the town.
I mean, I am all for that, actually. All will be well.
So you approach, you look at the statue.
Yeah.
The statue is, yeah, it looks like just a big, muscular man wearing fancy clothes, sort of standing heroic, like fists on hips and staring out towards the west. I think it makes sense. He's almost like Captain Morgan posing it on a knee up on a rock, 1 foot up on a pile of rocks. There's no placard or anything to say who this is.
Interesting. Okay. I don't want to talk to that guy.
Yeah, he's not making any motion towards you. He's just clearly watching you.
Okay. The last thing I want to try to find is some rations, and then I'll go pick up my stuff I bought.
Sure.
I don't. I hate this town so much.
All will be well.
I know it won't.
So
Fuck this town.
Yeah, you can pick up some rations on the way back. Basically anything in the any like level 0 or level 1 stuff in the item list you can get here.
Are they just called
It's
rations
common.
in this game? Yeah, they are. All right,
Yeah,
I'll
rations
buy.
are in there. Yeah, any common items that are level 0 or 1 you for sure can get here.
Take item. I took that item.
Have a little faith in the Baron.
Oh, that Baron. We're gonna overthrow him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4. Oh, I can buy item. We're gonna buy it. Oh, look at me buy it. I'm gonna buy items until I'm kind of encumbered. I'm gonna slowly make my way back. I'm making my way back down.
Well, there you go. There's the town square. I forgot to send it to you. There it is.
Failed to interface. I'm not visible.
And whoever made this art did a good job. It even has the posters with the wolf head thing.
It won't let me see it. Alright, I buy a good amount of rations. I bought, wow. Okay, I spent pretty much everyone's gold. Alright, I make my way back. I pick up all the things that they're done, and then I'm going to make my way back home.
All right.
And by home, I mean...
Chris, you want to roll a d20 for me?
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Okay.
It's not
Nice.
horrible.
No, that's great. So that was for Father Lucian's medicine check.
Oh.
So with the day, he's been administering. He's been creating basically lots of special teas and poultices for you. Putting you through basically lots of like stretches and like rehab movements and stuff to start like working your muscles again, getting your blood flowing. But you think by the end of it's all it looks like arena.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Stolen goods. but by the end of the day, he has, with your guys' help, has been able to reduce your drained by 1.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Damn.
So Corvus, you make it back uneventfully. As you start walking out of the square, the man with the devil arm starts walking after you. Follows you for about a block. What do you do? He seems to be keeping his distance.
Curiosity's sake, where has my raven followed me at all during this entire trip?
Yeah. Yes.
I kind of look at the raven. What do you make of this here fella following us around?
The raven makes like a raspberry sound.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna try to find an alleyway and I'm gonna try to duck inside.
Okay. Go make a stealth check.
My goal is to try to lose this guy.
Sure. Yeah. Stealth is good.
Stealthing it up.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You duck into an alley. You see Ezek, and you find a little place to hide there, and you keep wandering down. Behind you, you see Ezek sort of saunter up to the alley, sort of looking around. He doesn't seem to be like super stressed about it, like he's not earnestly searching for you, but sort of clearly lost track of you, and just sort of like rolls a shoulder and a shrug and starts walking back the way he came.
God, I hate this town. All right, I'll take
probably take him.
I'll take the long way, and I'm gonna try to get all my shit and then make it back to the church.
Sure. Yeah, you can do so.
All right. Fuck that town.
All will be well.
I open the doors and I go, well, I brought some presents for everyone.
Ooh, what did you get me?
Well, almost everyone.
Ah, come on, Corvus.
Well,
some rations.
I mean, we're gonna get to something for you in a moment.
You're a creepy doll of yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
In fact, I got some in my backpack that I want you. We're gonna hit that last. Lee, I got you something, and I hand you some wrappings and some armored bracers, and then I also hand you some brass knuckles, and I go, look here, that scribbling right there may or may not be my penis, but furthermore, this one says lightning and this one says fast. These are for you, and I hand them to you.
As you look at the scribbling, let me roll a d20 to see how good she did on the actual etching.
Yes. Paid extra for that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So the scribbling he points at is actually a pretty good little etching of a rooster on there.
Yeah. You thought.
Cock of the walk. Lightning fast.
Kind of like looks at the drawing of the rooster, etching the rooster, and he like kind of cracks a smile. Probably the first smile in a while, and he goes, well, if this is what it looks like, you might need to see Father Lucian more than I do.
Gotcha.
I look a little confused.
But thanks, Corvus. I appreciate
it. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna hand Ro her symbol.
Yep.
It's very.
I'll let you roll part out with her.
Yeah, it's very
next time.
Cheap, but not cheap. And then I also like unload my pack, and I bought a shit ton of rations. Well, I wasn't sure how much to get. Y'all didn't tell me, but I bought just a heaping full of rations. I didn't know how long we'd be on the road.
I'm more concerned about how long those will stay.
What? There's like 14 times the normal quality. And then I kind of hold out my hand, and there's about 4 gold left. I'll put it over here in this stash.
Good idea.
Can I add gold to the stash?
Yeah, maybe. Probably.
Oh, I don't know if I can. No, but Andy, can you add 4 gold to the stash?
Oh, sure.
So it's 4 gold removed. Thank you.
Got it.
Also, so I bought this, and I hold out what looks to be a very beautiful young woman nesting doll from Blinsky's Toys. Look, y'all, this place is fucked, okay? So it starts beautiful, and I pull off the next one. It gets a little gruesome, and then it's like an older-looking woman, and I pull off the next one, and it becomes an even more grotesque, and eventually, look, this is a fucking mummy, I think. I don't know, and I put it all back together. That's not so concerning. What's real concerning is I may have stole something from this shop, and I pull out the replica of Irina. This clearly was ordered by, well, it says, he told me one of his normal people. He didn't say who, but it's quite uncanny how similar it is to you, Irina.
I'd like to grab it and then take a look at it with my occultism. See if there's anything
Sure.
occulty about this.
I drug those into the stash. Knuckle busters, some religious symbol.
20. I did.
I got a 28, I did.
You don't, looking over it, you sort of examine the stitching. You don't see any sort of embroidery that would clue you in to be any kind of occult runes or patterns that would suggest to you this is some sort of like a focus for any sort of occult rituals that you know of. There is no labeling or embroidery with any words in the common tongue or any words in the language that you know. So you don't, while this is like clearly has a pretty uncanny likeness to Irina specifically, down to basically the hair color, eye color, general build, and what her clothes look like, especially have looked like recently since she was traveling with you. It's the same sort of beige shirt with green coat and a cloak and breastplate, like basically a pretty uncanny matching to like the garb she's been wearing since she's been with you guys. But no, you're not catching any kind of occult whiffs from this.
Very strange. What do you make of this? I'm gonna hand it to Irina.
Disgusting. Who's been watching me? Is this madman watching our path and stalking about?
It is quite
recreating my likeness for what? What sort of sicko is this? She's like getting pretty hot and angry.
I mean, this shop is, I'm quite concerned, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd like to know who commissioned this piece.
He did not say, and let's say this piece may have walked out the door with me, if you catch my drift. I may not be so welcome in that store anymore.
Well, I can't condone thievery, but
It
it's
walked
probably
out with
best.
me, Lee.
He kind of gives you a smile. It's probably better that whoever ordered it didn't actually get their hands on it.
To be frank, that store quite creeped me out. He also had a monkey with him. It was odd. Seemed more intelligent than an animal.
There's something else I've been thinking of that maybe we could deal with after the town, but I feel like we should pay that old woman a visit who made those meat pies.
Get his mind off those meat pies.
Your cause has been broken.
I feel much better after Ro kind of cleared my mind a little bit, but what she's doing to some of these townspeople, like Milovage's mother, it's not good. We have to put a stop to it.
I was gonna give you a hard time, but I'm gonna have to agree with you for that.
Sounds like you're right. We do need to put a stop to it.
Which of these gifts are you going to give to the little girl?
I don't want to give any of these gifts to anyone. These are awful. Perhaps if we just take out all the nesting dolls other than the first one, and we just call it a canister of caring, and we put little heart-shaped things inside, it'll be great.
Did you show them the Strahd dummy?
I don't think I bought that one.
I thought you had that one wrapped up.
I thought you bought the nesting dolls and the dummy, and then you stole the.
That's
Yeah.
right, I did. Oh, I forgot. Forgive me. It's been an evening of gifts. I also bought this, and I pull out of the I pull out the little tissue paper, and I pull up, and I'm like, this is and I talk out of it. This is a marionette of Strahd. Aha!
It basically looks like a Sesame Street version of Strahd. It's actually probably the most cute. It's like essentially like the Count from Sesame Street, but clearly is Strahd with the pale face and dark hair. It is probably the cutest of the gifts.
Perhaps
Irina laughs at seeing that, and she's like, "That is funny," and the Vistani will think it's hilarious too.
I mean, it's quite uncanny to be honest with you.
Sounds like we found our gift.
I think that is in fact the one. Strahd, Sesame Street, puppet.
He is no fun. He is no Blinsky.
He is no Blinsky.
I was hoping you would. There's a list of just says, show some of these to your players as far as toys. They're good. She said that the Vistani camp was outside of town to the west, I think. This is where her granddaughter is living.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were supposed to go find the granddaughter and bring her the gift.
Yeah, I was gonna say the time of day it is. Do we think we can get back, there and back before nighttime?
No, probably not. Technically, the healing of Lee was a whole day activity, and the book research was a whole day activity as well.
So next day possibly we can go out. Well, okay. I mean, perhaps we could take this strange Strahd doll. It is quite entertaining to our friends and complete said quest.
Maybe, yeah, yeah. I think probably just as far as like time of actions and stuff, I'm gonna say that by the time Lee is fully recovered from his drain condition, that would be like the full day.
Oh shit! Did that fully recover you? Or are you
Were you
still
at
like?
one drained or were you at 2 drained?
I was at 2, so I took it down to 1.
Yeah.
That's still pretty awesome. I was a little concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at the overview here. Mr. 68 hit points. What?
Just 5 more to go.
You got
Mm.
this.
Mm.
My God, I can't believe I forgot about the Strahd doll. This fucking
That's right.
place.
How many days left until Father Lucy's doing the like concentration thing?
So it would be tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah, he'll do it at dawn tomorrow.
Okay. So we can stick around for that, make sure that goes off smoothly, and then we can drop off the gift.
Sure.
Fuck. God damn, that's good. Wow. In my adventures today, could I have sold my composition bow and my arrows?
Sure. Yeah, you can sell them for like 50%, I think.
Alright, so that would have been 7 gold and 1 silver, so like 5 copper pieces. So 7 gold, 5 copper. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that. I was like, why do I have so much shit in my inventory?
Sell that shit.
And what if Blinsky caught you stealing that doll?
Look, you know he did. You know he did. He just let
Pretty
go.
well.
Might
You
have.
roll pretty well.
He's got to be hiding some shit.
Okay, I don't think I have anything else I can have sold, because I've just got my silver bolts now, so yeah. Good. I just looked at my inventory and was like, holy shit, I'm really stocked.
Thinking about Madame Ava and her granddaughter, you remember a gift that she gave you, Corvus?
Oh shit. Let me look at my inventory.
Or do you remember?
Uh-oh.
You're supposed to remember it. What is it?
Madam Ava. Let me look. Session 7.
Silas got a gift at the Miss Donningham.
I did.
Yeah, he did. Bazing!
I lifted the flap. I also noticed they had a scarf like my sister's.
It was your tarot cards.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I have those.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't looked at them in a while.
You haven't.
Yeah, I'll take a look at them.
Can do that before bedtime tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, I will inspect those to take a look.
Go ahead and roll an
Performance check.
occultism or arcanism.
Well, my occultism is so much better, so
That's what I wanted anyways.
I will use a hero point.
Wah, wah, wah,
So we need some
wah.
one story tonight.
Much better.
Now's the time. Use it or lose it.
I'd whip them out and take a look. The tarot deck. The Joker? Well, look, the Joker here. This looks like an individual I met today. He looks for entertainment. With a man and a monkey.
So, you remember, as you're looking through these cards, you catch one of these cards is of an entertaining man. Looks like some sort of some entertaining man with a monkey on their shoulder. And you remember Madame Ava said these cards were meant to lead you towards allies who can help you on your way.
This fucking dick is gonna be an ally. I mean, that's good. That's good. I hate it.
He just wants to make people happy.
He wants to make you happy, okay? He's no fun. He's no Blinsky. Oh my god. Did I just use my tarot deck? Is it gone now forever?
Shouldn't be.
Pretty sure it is now. It's gone. I used it. It's gone.
It's just every time you use it, it takes a little piece of you.
It literally disappeared. I sure did use it. Alright. Equipment. New. Damn it.
Right.
Is it T-O-R-R-O-T?
T-A-R.
It is Taraka. Taraka is the correct word in this world. I call it tarot, but it's actually a Taraka deck.
Taraka.
So spell that for me.
Taraka.
Oh,
Waka
never
waka.
mind. I see it there.
Yep.
T-A-R-O-O-K. Taraka
Yep.
cards. Gift from Madame A-V-A. Maybe this time I won't accidentally use them and then make them disappear.
Right. Let's see.
I don't think I've learned anything else, but I'll have to look through my notes. The rock gods. Okay. So this town, Andy. Fuck
Yeah?
this town.
That's great. It's great.
God, I hate it so much.
Is that gonna do it? All right, I'll do it. But as you start learning more about these cards, I'm gonna add them to some sort of journal or something.
Okay.
Yeah, you've deciphered the Joker. The first Joker card.
Okay.
As far as allies, at least unlock the clues of the card.
And you stole from our ally.
And you stole from it.
Sure did.
Maybe. Allegedly.
Unlocks possible allies.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that is probably. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do before the evening in game?
Nope.
Do for the day? Because I think picking up with the ritual would be good to involve Rachel with that, since it's her religion and all.
Yeah, we're gonna need Rachel for that. That's
Mhm.
not.
And then, what do you guys think you'll do? What's the plan so far with where you want to go on the morrow? What do you want to pursue?
I guess some options would be we could go drop off the toy. We could confront the meat pie lady.
She is a
or we
witch.
Confront the witch, or we can pursue, overthrowing the Baron. That's a route
I'm all
we
for
want
that.
to go. So, any of those seem like possible options.
Okay, so if we okay, I'm all for overthrowing the Baron, but if we do that, who do we put in charge of this horrible ass town?
That's easy. Blinsky.
I mean, he is the ally.
He's a good guy. He just wants to make people happy.
That's right.
Oh my God, is that really the real answer?
Maybe we have to scope around a potential replacement before we actually overthrow the Baron.
Fuck.
Well, there's a lot of people. You're fairly new to town. You haven't met a lot of people yet. You've caught some actors in the some people in the inn the first day. You met some noble gents. They were drunk, but they were noble. From a noble family.
They seem to be on the up and up, just drunk.
They were just drunk. They
Probably overthrow the Baron.
they did kind of they did openly speak against the Baron. If you recall, they were.
Yep.
You remember the bar got pretty quiet whenever they started talking about stupid barons. And you haven't met the Vistani of this area because there's the Vistani camp here, which have their own people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a lot. Or, what was her name? What was the pie lady's name? I'm just kidding, guys. I know what her name is. I just don't know if you know what her name is.
No, I know it. Don't worry. Pie.
I honestly don't know if she told you her name.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know what I clicked, but this just created animation of this guy.
Morgantha. She did give us her name.
Morgantha. Yep.
And she lives in the windmill with her daughters Bella and Ophalia.
Yep. Windmill is probably about like half day's travel.
If we go back to her, we're gonna kill her. And by we're, I mean I'm definitely gonna kill her. That woman is a witch.
She's a witch.
I hate her so much.
You hate everyone. Why do you hate everyone?
That lady just rubs me the wrong way.
Walensky just wants to make you happy.
That guy freaks me out.
Yeah.
Why is everything so demonic?
It's gothic horror, man.
Yeah, man.
It's not demonic, it's undead.
It's gonna be great.
And witches and werewolves.
Corvus is willing to go to any 3 of those options we've given him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for the pie lady. 100%. Overthrow the government? Done. Give a toy to that person? Okay, I'll do it. I did give, I guess I gave whatever gold I had left minus what I sold, so it's already in the stash, so never mind. Of the 15 gold, I think I have like 2 left, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke.
Well, that is all for tonight, friends. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks for running.
Good night, all.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, man.